Lil J, I am so sorry, boo. I'm so sorry, but I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. What's up, y'all? America's Next Top Model, Cycle 23, episode 8, The Glamorous Life. Real living. Oh, that's the wrong song. I think I'm singing Madonna and I'm supposed to be singing Sheila E. But anyway, let's get to it. Before somebody else texts me and you heard the ding dong on my phone again. Well, let me tell you. First off, let me start with the name dropping. This week's celebrity name drop. We have Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Beyonce Knowles, and Jay Z, better known as Sean Carter. All those names were dropped, and not only did we have some name drops, we had old Jason Derulo pop his head on in. Yes, we did. This show is all about celebrity name drops this season. All about celebrity name drops. So this episode was pretty boring to me. Um, it seemed like they was trying to get us in our feels about certain characters on here, and I just wasn't feeling it. Give me a second, because I got my fan still. Hold on. Okay, so I had to turn my fan off. I think like when my fan is on is when my sound doesn't sound right. So we're gonna figure it out this time. So let's start it off. The four most popular people on the show today was Tatiana, Benta, Corianne, and Courtney. So based off of those confessionals that they show and a lot of screen time that they give, these are the four people who's going to either be in the top or the bottom, in my opinion. I always give that. All right. So they started off. Child, I don't even know how they started off now. Think about it. They started off with Larissa. Oh, they looking at India's video, her music video, and I realized how corny and cheesy India really looked at that video, even though she still did the best video, and she looked the best in the video as well. So we talked about that, and she was talking about how she really wanted to shine, and hopefully she get best picture again this week. Okay, so she's really gonna work her ass off and do that. Then it moves on to may not have, but I think it moved on to Marissa talking about how she felt when Kyle got eliminated, and but she finna get back on her grind because she really needs to shine. She really needs to prove to them as well that she could do this. And uh, Tatiana was talking about the fact that she hasn't came out of her shell yet. She's talking to Korean. She wants to come out of her shell, and she wants to prove to them that she could be the bomb as well. She hasn't got the best picture yet. My hair is in a fro, and I got tired of my fro for a minute. So I pulled it back to ponytail, but now it looks creepily weird. I don't know. So, I look really weird today on camera. Maybe I need to change glasses. No, that looks super weird too. Maybe I need to put my fro back out. Do something. I know this ain't what y'all came here for. I'm probably gonna look crazy as hell when I freak my fro back out. Bam, bam. Oh, that look better. So anyway, all right. So Corianne pretty much approaches Courtney during this scene to tell her how she really getting on her damn nerves. She told her always playing the victim and the way she talks to people that she really thinks is rude and insulting, and she gonna check her on it the next time it happens. And Courtney like, that's strange because when people are rude and disrespectful to me, you don't feel like you need to check them. Corianne like, this ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about you right now. That's what we talking about. Um, So she pretty much just told her, I'm kind of sick of you. I'm really sick of the BS. All through the confessionals back and forth. Now it seems like they're pitting each other, pitting these girls against each other. Courtney said that, she thought Corianne was one of her closest people in the house. And now she realized that she's not. Corianne said she's tired of her playing the victim. It's just getting on her damn nerves. Every time I turn my head, I see like there you go, that light spot right there. Fill in the blanks, fill in the blanks. Okay, so Corianne's eyebrows. They got them ready for a challenge. They're gonna do a party at Philip Klein's house. Okay, remember last week when I was talking about the clothes and I said that the people from last week, the clothes were horrible and hideous, and they didn't match this revamped high fashion style, in my opinion. Philip Plein's clothes are off the flipping chain. Oh my God, them dresses look so damn good. So he had a nice little party set up, and basically they were gonna work in couples, and they were supposed to create a scene to keep people interested in the room. The guests were gonna vote on who was expressing themselves in the best possible way to help demonstrate the clothes. It kept them interested in what they had on as well. Okay, so they had Corey Ann and Courtney put together. Is that right? That's not right. They had Coriana and Tatiana together. Then they had Cody and Marissa together. Paige and Bento was together. India and Courtney was together. Okay, so 8 of them left. I didn't realize that. So Cody and Marissa, they looked fucking awesome. Them dresses, the gold was hitting off of their skin tone and their melanin was popping. They looked good, and they created a storyboard for their room. So at first they weren't even using dialogue. Then they started using dialogue, but then they started screaming, and other people was like, "Yeah, they screaming for?" It drew attention to the room. It brought them to the room. They looked, they sounded crazy, 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 but they looked good, and they looked like one of the other people said they looked like they were warriors. They looked fucking good in those outfits. Um. Oh, and not to mention Law. I'm talking about my hair. Law's wig, combed out. It's kind of cute. I didn't, I didn't like it on him, but it was a cute wig. Okay, so then they called Paige and Benton. They said that they were gonna try to create a story as if they were lesbians. So they should have been like interacting like they were lovers, like they swooning over each other. But they weren't telling the story at all. It wasn't even cute posing to me. And when Philip came into the room, he's like, "This room is empty. What is going on? Ain't nobody here looking at y'all." And Paige is like, "Oh, they just left." But yeah, nobody's really interested in what they had to say. Um, India and Courtney, other than them complaining about the fact that they could hear Cody and Marissa, I don't even remember what they were doing in their room. They were supposed to be acting like they didn't like each other. They did some cute posing, but I didn't really get the story from what they were doing either. Okay, so Cody and Marissa end up winning that challenge, and they end up winning a shopping spree at Philip Plein's store. This man's clothes are fire. I mean, they look good. They went to that store, and I was like, oh, his clothes is off the chain. They got them some cute little jackets and I think some bags to go with it. The dresses that they had on, he said not one of those dresses was worth or cost less than $10,000. You better work that shit, Philip. Them outfits, them dresses, them gowns. That was the shit. I'm gonna give that to him. Jason Derulo was up in the spot. Like I said, he's one of the celebrity name drops, but he was actually dropped in himself. He was going around helping them vote on the rooms. So he ended up being part of the photo shoot the next day. They were going to get on a private jet, and they had to take different shots with Jason included in the picture. They basically wanted to look like they owned the plane. They had a scenario inside the plane. I don't remember what exactly the story was. Like, this is my man type of thing. And then outside the plane, like, they leaving him behind. This is my plane, and Jason looking like, why she ain't gone? Okay, so during the shoot itself, during the shoot itself, India, I think she rocked the hell out of that shoot. You better work, girl. Tatiana, although I loved her posing, I hated her faces that she was making. Corianne struggled as far as posing goes, but I thought her face was cute. Um, Courtney, no, Paige was just okay. Um, it was something kind of off, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I'm giving her the okay. Courtney, I thought that she really struggled doing that shoot as well. She wasn't taking direction well. She just struggled. Marissa, baby, y'all know I don't even like Marissa. Marissa looked good. She looked, I wrote down fab. She looked fab. I absolutely love to look at her face when she has toned down that makeup. And I thought she straight up rocked that shoot. Indy's still my fave, but I thought Marissa rocked the hell out of that shoot. And then Benta. I'm so sorry, Lil J. I know Benta's one of your faves, but Benta's facial expression has not changed from week to week. She is the most fashionable dressed person on this show. She has the best runway walk of every woman on this show. But in photos, her face never translates. She has the exact same look, and she thinks that she's giving energy, but it's not translating in her photos. So sorry, Lejay. I know you love her. I know you love Benta, but yeah. Um. So from there, they go to panel. What the fuck was going on with Law's hair? That motherfucker took that god doggone wig and tried to put some cornrows in it. That's a wig he was wearing and put the cornrows in there. He looked a hot, funky ass mess. What the hell? And what the hell was going on with Rita's eyebrows? No, that wasn't working for you either. And speaking of eyebrows, Courtney's eyebrows, dear God, did they go up there and shave some hair off of Caterpillar's back and throw it up on her face and made her eyebrows more bushy than they already are? What is going on with the makeup and style? Who is doing the makeup and styling this year? I don't remember. And they should stop. They should stop. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm so mad that y'all are encouraging these women out here these days to wear their makeup look like the way that they've been doing on this show. I seen the video on Facebook with the little fake braid. It actually is a cap. The fake wig is a whole hat wig you put off, and it's the braids and everything. Scariest shit you ever want to see in your life when they pull it off that girl head on Facebook. OMGZ Weezy. But let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. So from panel, they called up first Marissa, showed her photo. I have to agree with you. Marissa did look a little young, but I think based off of the pictures, the actual shoot, they didn't pull out her best shot to me, because she was doing the damn thing I thought on that plane. But from that photo, it was just okay. India, that photo right there, yes, hunty, yes, that photo was the bomb. Paige's photo, she had an awkward posing. Her bend wasn't quite right. They said that they should have did stood up more with the right leg, but since she lost her left leg behind that gown, it made her look awkward to me, and her face wasn't coming through for me. So I'm just gonna give that an okay. Um, Benta's photo, it looked very catalog. It was just okay. Um, Tatiana photo, I was like, okay, that's nice. Despite the fact that I said during the actual photo shoot, I thought that her face that she was giving looking, they caught a good picture of her where her face was on point, and so I thought her photo was nice. And it's still my number one right now. Corianne's picture, they didn't like it. I did. I liked Corianne's picture. I thought her face was gorgeous, and her body, yeah, I'm gonna say her body not so much. She did that same little awkward back bend that Paige had in hers, but she was lower down on the step. So I didn't like that because I didn't like that pose when it was with Paige. But her face was nice. Um, they said that she didn't give any injury or life, and I disagree. Uh, Cody's picture, they loved it. I hated it. Nothing against the drag queens, but that's what Cody looked like. She looked like a man trying to be a woman in this shot, and um, somebody who's just like really entering into the drag game, and you still can tell that they were a man dressing up to be a woman, and that's what Cody looked like to me. Like I said, no disrespect to the drag community, but I didn't see the power. It didn't look androgynous to me, because that's what they really be trying to go for with her. It didn't give me an androgynous feel. It just looked like a man pretending to be a woman to me. But they thought that picture was fire. Paige, the shot that they gave of her, Like I said, I thought she struggled. She was okay doing the photo shoot, but the shot that they gave her, yeah, that was nah, nah. So for my top two, I had India, yes, girl, yes, and I had Tatiana. Those were my top two from the photos. My bottom two was Courtney and Benton. Whew. So then they went to panel. So we're still in panel, but they didn't show us the panel discussion like they normally do, where they're actually picking and just debating over who's going to be the top and low. So I didn't know until they actually start saying who's getting eliminated, who is their top and who's their bottom. So they picked Tatiana to be number one, the best photo. Totally disagree. Although Tatiana was my number two, she was nowhere close to India's picture. India's picture had body, had shape, had attitude. She was smiling. Remember that old Tyra Banks smiles? She was smiling. She was sultry. She looked like, boy, this is my damn plane. You just own her to clean it. That's what India looked in that picture. Tatiana looked cool. Tatiana should not have won that. She should not have won that. And they gave India second. Their bottom two was the same as mine, Courtney and Benton. And if I had to pick one to go home of my bottom, um, just based off of how the show was going, because I did not, I don't like Courtney's. Courtney's looked, she looked like she was the stewardess getting on the plane. That's what she looked like to me. Um, Benton's picture looked like she was scared to leave her man. That's what she looked like. And they wanted her to be the bitch, like, screw you type of look. So she didn't fit the bill as far as that. But I think I did not like Courtney's picture less. They were kind of equal to me as far as which one was better. But there was more things I found wrong with Courtney's, in my opinion. But I knew Benton was going. I just felt it. This was the first episode that they really didn't have Benton cussing out anybody. All that they showed of Benton was how insecure she was feeling about being part of this, how hard she's trying. And usually when they go to the struggle confessionals, they're gone. Mm. So yeah, I knew Benton was going, and that's who they sent away was Benton. So yeah, that's it. That's America's Next Top Model. But did y'all see the previews? Normally I didn't talk about previews. I just let the previews roll now and talk about. Did y'all see previews for next week? They are bringing everybody back, y'all, and they're giving them a chance to come back into the house. At least one person. Who y'all think is gonna be? I saw Justine passed out on the floor. I don't know if she passed out from exhaustion or if that was like after the challenge was over. But Justine was passed out on the floor, and somebody trying to get back in the house. Somebody trying to get back. I really wanted to be. I love the way Gia looked. You see, Gia went back to her old look. You see, Gia went back to her old look in how in the preview section for next week. She looked good as a motherfucker. That she looked in model-esque again. Gia looked good. So if Gia was able to do that, bring Gia back. But if not, I hope Chris Leanne come back and fuck up the game. I do. All right, y'all. Next week, America's Next Top Model. I'll see you again.